When the company that effectively invented the modern hybrid finally launched its first proper electric SUV, expectations were high. And then the Toyota bZ4X arrived, and it was, frankly, a bit of a disappointment. The name was a mouthful, the range was merely okay, and the charging was slow, which from Toyota of all companies felt like a real surprise. But Toyota does not give up easily, and for 2026 it has gone right back and given the car a major overhaul, fixing almost every one of those original complaints. This is the bZ4X, as it probably should have been all along. From the outside, the changes are subtle, but smart. The bZ4X keeps its distinctive, slightly futuristic SUV shape, with chunky proportions, sharp lighting, and the rugged plastic body cladding that gives it a tough, outdoorsy look. For 2026, the styling has been gently tidied, and the finish feels a little more upmarket, but the basic recipe is unchanged. It is a good-looking modern electric SUV that stands out from the crowd without trying too hard, and it has aged better than many expected. Inside is where the original car was actually always strong, and the update makes it better still. The cabin is spacious, airy, and comfortable, with a large central touchscreen, a clear digital driver's display, and the kind of solid, sensible build quality you expect from Toyota. There's loads of room for passengers front and rear. The materials feel durable, and crucially, it is all easy to use, with a logical layout rather than the overcomplicated system some rivals insist on. It is a genuinely pleasant, restful place to spend a long journey. Practicality is solid, as a family electric SUV demands. The boot is a good size and a usefully square shape, easily swallowing the buggies, the luggage, and the weekly shop, and the long wheelbase frees up generous rear leg room. It is a properly usable family car. If breakdowns like this help you decide which electric SUV actually fits your life, subscribe so you catch the next one. There is no fussiness here, just a sensibly packaged, easy-to-live-with cabin. But the real story of the 2026 car is underneath, where Toyota has addressed the original's biggest weaknesses head-on. There is a bigger battery now, delivering meaningfully more range, with the most efficient versions capable of around 300 miles, finally putting it on level terms with its rivals. There is more power too, with the dual-motor all-wheel drive version producing well over 300 horsepower, making it genuinely quick. And most importantly, the charging has been transformed, with faster peak speeds and clever new battery preconditioning that warms the battery before you arrive at a charger, so it actually charges quickly in the real world. In the United States, it even adopts the Tesla-style charging connector, opening up access to the Supercharger network. There is still an honest point to make though. Even with all these improvements, Toyota is fundamentally playing catch-up here, rather than leading. The updated bZ4X is now thoroughly competitive on range and charging, but it does not dramatically beat the best rivals on those numbers. It simply matches them, and the awkward name remains. But here is the vital context. What Toyota brings that few rivals can is a deep, hard-earned reputation for reliability and for building batteries that last, and in an electric car, that long-term peace of mind is worth an enormous amount. Taken together, the 2026 Toyota bZ4X is the car this should have been from the start, and it is a far more convincing electric SUV than the one it replaces. The bigger battery, the extra power, and above all, the vastly improved charging fix the exact things that held the original back, while the comfortable, spacious, easygoing nature that was always its strength remains intact. It may not top the spec sheets, but with Toyota's reliability behind it, it is now an electric SUV you can buy with real confidence, and that, in the end, may matter most of all.